Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, this is kind of a surprise, but I'm here to kind of give you a bit of a recap on Impact Wrestling, Impact versus Lucha, Impact Wrestling versus Lucha from Wrestlecon. I watched as much as I can, basically a majority of it as much as I could because I had to go back and forth. My mom, we ordered pizza from this place here in Newman called Pizza Place. Very good pizza. Very good. The only problem with Pizza Place is the wings are not exactly up to standard. Even they admit it, because the wings are kind of small, very tiny, and I don't know if maybe they just haven't been able to get an order in of the correct wings, or the oven they need to make the wings is not working. I think it's the oven deal or something. But anyway, I did watch most of WrestleCon's Impact Wrestling versus Lucha Underground, and I thought it was good. I thought it did what it had to at the time. At the time it was given, for the time it was given, it did what it had to. I think some of the matches were alright. I mean, I liked the opener. The opening was good. If you're a fan of Lucha Underground, I think the right guy in Matanza went over and secured the victory. I think that what else? There was other matches too. um, I think. I think the right choice was to go with Ali. I mean, giving Tyra the Knockouts Championship would have made the Demon Dance encounter between her and Rosemary a little bit more interesting, a little bit more of a hey, there's more to it, high stakes kind of deal. But if you're gonna do something like that, Rosemary and Tyra Valkyrie, wait until either one of them has the championship and do it on a bigger stage. That's what's more worthy of being at. So I think the right choice was for Ali to go over. Very good. It was kind of like it was back and forth. Lucha, Impact. Mostly it looked like Lucha got the Duke throughout the night. Let's see. We had a couple of submissions. I know that. We had a couple of submissions that made the matches seem to end real quickly, but that was about it. I liked the trios pairing of Credo, Drago, and Aerostar. I think that was good. So that was a good pairing there. So it was really intriguing, really interesting to see how these went. It was nice to see Scott Steiner in there. I mean, spoilers, we know that Scott's going to be showing up again on Impact as Eli Drake's partner for Redemption. So, it was nice to see him there. And, yeah, it was surprising that they had OVE. I think that was the other submission thing. OVE lose to Steiner and Teddy Hart. But I guess if you're trying to build up Scott Steiner, at least for this tag team title match at Redemption, then you want to do what you can to make him look good. With Steiner, it's like, he's obviously in his 50s. We know that, but I think it's like, no matter how you look at him, he's like it's like this is crazy to say about Scott Steiner, but it's like time stands still with the guy. It's like Desiree at my job today said about me, and kind of same about her. Basically time treated us well. People thought she was like 20, 21, she's 25, and she thought, oh, you're in your 30s, late 20s. No, I'm 30, I'm going to be 39. So, yeah, time has treated us well. So, but anyway, yeah, it's kind of like with Scott Steiner. I mean, you can tell he's gotten older, but it's almost like time stands still with this guy. It's like time is taking. It's like Father Time is taking his time with Scott Steiner. It's like, do what you have to do. Keep yourself going as much as you want to keep going. Make as much money as you have to. Because I think when you look at the Big Papa Pump gimmick, no matter whether you're in a PG rated environment, TV 14, TV MA, the Big Papa Pump gimmick gets over still. I mean, let's be honest. In a sense, this might sound crazy, but like Stone Cold, it was kind of ahead of its time. I don't think anybody expected Scott Steiner to do what he did with the Big Papa Pump gimmick. So, and make it as successful as it is, and even to this day. And to see him team up with Teddy Hart, I thought was good. And to me, I think this is a bit of a showcase for Teddy Hart too, because if Impact Wrestling can get Teddy Hart, no matter how you feel about the guy, that's a big grab for them. That's a big grab for them. And maybe if they can get Jack Evans at the same time, that's a big grab too. It's a huge grab. Especially, I think, if they've had history as a tag team, that's... what more can you say? But yeah, it was kind of surprising seeing OVE lose to Steiner and Hart. But if you're going to give Steiner that momentum going into Redemption and possibly want to bring in Teddy Hart down the line, this is the best way to do it. The 6-man match was good. Like I said, Lucha Underground team went over the Impact team. Very good match. It was nice to see DJZ again. You know, apparently he's going to make a comeback. He's going to be a good fixture in the X Division. Hopefully he doesn't do anything that warrants injury again. The I Quit match between Eddie Edwards and Jeremiah Crane, aka Sami Callihan, it was brutal. It lived up to being an I Quit match, if not more so. So it only can make you imagine what they got planned for Redemption, because again, spoilers, they plan to have a House of Hardcore match. And we're not just talking, oh, it's just House of Hardcore. No, we're talking, that's literally the name of the match. A House of Hardcore match. That's what it is. That's literally the name of the match. And if OVE is exactly the kind of wrestlers that they've been described to be, and Callahan's the same way, and then you add in Moose, Edwards, and spoilers, Tommy Dreamer, what more can you say? What else? The tag team title match, that was good. I have to say that, in a sense, was match of the night. That was match of the night. And, from an athletic standpoint, that was match of the night. There were several times, honestly, I thought, hey, they're going to surprise us. They might do something, at least for a week, and put the belts on Mac and Killshot, but they didn't do that. Overall, just terrific match of the night. I highly recommend going to watch this and checking it out for yourselves. Going back to Jeremiah Crane, Eddie Edwards, Sami Callihan I Quit match, I'll give props where props is due. Matt Stryker, who I was surprised was part of the team here, part of the commentary team, seeing as though he is the head play-by-play guy for Lucha Underground. It was nice to see him. It's nice to hear him and Josh Matthews together again. In case you guys don't know as to why they were saying it's been about almost a decade, it's because they were the last lead announce team for WWE's branded ECW. Yeah, they were the last lead announce team for WWE's ECW brand. So, but I'll give them props. I love the storytelling that they did throughout this I Quit match. I love how they basically tried to justify or try to how to unjustify and justify reasonings for what's been going on. So I'll give them props there. Great job. Great selling points there by Matthews and Stryker. Really enjoyed it. The three-way dance, which originally was supposed to be a tag match, I think on one end you were supposed to have Phoenix and Austin Aries against Pentagon Dark and El Patron, but something happened. We don't know what's going on. El Patron probably pulled out or had another commitment. We don't know. So it became a three-way dance, and from what I saw, it was all right. I was kind of surprised that they gave Pentagon Dark the win, seeing as though Aries, who was still knocked out on the floor, it looked like, has a title defense against El Patron at Redemption. So I was kind of surprised they gave Pentagon Dark there the win, but I think after what we saw earlier, right at the beginning, after the end of the first match, when we got that sneak preview thanks to that little trailer by Chavo, who was there, he also wrestled there, Chavo Guerrero. What we got was basically a trailer for season 4 and when it's coming out, and that's June 13th. So summer's going to be hot. Summer's going to be hot, and it's going to be interesting to see what they do from here. But overall, I thought the cross promotional event was good. I thought it was. I will say this: it is worth going back and seeing, especially for the tag title match and the I Quit match, if not anything else. Everything else was all right, but if I was to give you 2 highly recommended matches out of that, I would say check out Eddie Edwards versus Jeremiah Crane, aka Sammy Callahan, I Quit, for the storytelling and the physicality and the hardcore extremeness, if you're into that, as well as the tag team title match, because that between LAX, Killshot, and the Mac, because that to me was match of the freaking night. There's no doubt about it. So overall, though, I thought Impact Wrestling versus Lucha Underground was good, and I thought it was a good continuation for Wrestlecon this weekend. And let's just see if House of Hardcore's Twitch TV title finals, Twitch TV title finals, tournament finals, semifinals and finals tomorrow let's just see if House of Hardcore can live up to what Impact and Lucha did tonight, and maybe try to surpass it. We'll have to wait and see. But I will say this: House of Hardcore is going to have a hard time trying to have event of the night, seeing as though tomorrow they got to go up against Super Card of Honor and take over in New Orleans. So, but as far as Wrestlecon goes, let's see if maybe they can top Lucha and Impact. That's all I can say. So, but that's just my thoughts on Wrestlecon, Impact Wrestling versus Lucha Underground. I do recommend checking it out, and again, mostly for the tag team title matches. That's all I'm going to say. So, for the tag team title match and the I Quit match. So, that's all I'm going to say, folks. Let me know what you think. Oh yeah, we did have another match. It was Trevor Lee. Trevor Lee was supposed to take on Famous B. The Famous B, being more of an agent, said, no, it's not me. It's this guy, and it was Marty the Moth. And they had an okay match. Trevor Lee went over. So in that encounter, but yeah, that was the other match I could think of. I just thought about it. But overall, I do recommend checking out Impact Wrestling vs. Lucha Underground, mostly for the tag team title match and the I Quit match. So that's all I'm going to say on it, folks. Let me know what you think down below. Comment if you like. I'm out.